So evacuation plans are just part of being prepared. But if you're stuck at home during a disaster, you'll still need basic survival supplies. Utah Insight's Liz Adiola shows us how a Utah County family is stocked up and ready for any emergency.
When it comes to preparedness, this is the only kit that I have. I know it's pretty pathetic, but I caught up with one couple in Provo that had a lot to teach me. They were able to prepare so far in advance of COVID-19 and the earthquakes that they were able to share with their community.
I wouldn't say I'm an expert. I would say I'm someone who's over the years kind of twisted and turned it.
Lisa Jensen and her husband Kib chatting with me on a cloudy morning in Provo about finding the right balance between being extreme preppers and having just enough to survive.
You know, my first thought is like, do I need more toilet paper? Do I need more something? But then when I thought about it, I was like, no, I'm fine.
We've been fortunate to have what we need and maybe a little extra that we could share with others.
In my pantry, in my kitchen, I try to have 3 months supply. And then I have another 9 months in a storage room. Face masks and gloves, toilet paper and paper towels. I used to have a lot more. So this whole back area was full of food storage until I just gave it all away.
A year's supply of preparedness items for 10, now whittled down to 3.
Life's stressful and hard enough as it is, but when you just take the time and make it a priority to have a little bit of extra and have what you need, then it's really nice to just feel calm and peaceful, and then you can really focus on how you can help and bless the lives of others.
The one thing I've been really thankful for is I was able to send out to my neighborhood and say, if anyone needs toilet paper, let me know. I have plenty to share. And I've had a number who have reached out needing things.
One of those things that was in high demand, advice on how to build a preparedness kit.
Just get a list and slowly every month do a year plan to make it happen, but don't feel like you have to go do it all and don't spend a fortune. I think people are more prepared than they think they are. It's sad when you went and people took so much that there wasn't for the needs, because really we have enough supply that we've all been fine if we could just take what we needed.
Lessons the Jensens have passed on to their children.
Their first Christmas after getting married, they get 72-hour kits and the emergency preparedness. And growing up as kids, we had our backpacks in the garage, and we would pull out the 72-hour kits, and during conference they could eat the candy and the different things in there, and they would try on the clothes that were in their 72-hour kit. If they didn't fit, they'd go find new clothes to put in there, but we'd update them every October.
Now with children and grandchildren spread out in Utah, California, and Pennsylvania, the couple reflects on the foundation they built to help their children navigate these unsettling times.
It's not like they can run home if there's an emergency where they live. It's nice knowing that they really could be fine if they couldn't get to a store. I think we live in a world with so many conveniences, we kind of get complacent thinking we'll never need it, whereas in the older days, they had experienced things like this pandemic before. And so they had their own testimonies of being prepared. And I think it's interesting because now we have a generation who probably is going to make a difference and have their own testimonies of being prepared and how important it is in their life.
A new generation that will include their new grandchild, Parker.
He was a big boy, 9 pounds and 20 inches.
Born during a pandemic, but swaddled by his parents in a peace that only preparedness can bring. Reporting in Provo, Liz Adiola, Utah Insight.
Yeah.